So the suspension of disbelief just simply means that the audience is willing to set aside their own logical explanations so that they can enjoy the performance. For instance, we know that in the Harry Potter series, okay, we know that witches and warlocks don't exist and they don't fly around on brooms and that type of magic isn't real. And so we could sit there and we could watch a Harry Potter movie or read a Harry Potter book and we could be all critical about it and with our arms crossed and say, well, this movie's stupid. This doesn't make sense because we know that witches don't fly and there's no such thing as magic wands. But if we sat there and tried to enjoy a movie when we're thinking that critically about it, then we're not going to be able to enjoy it. So we're going to suspend or hold. When you suspend something, you hold it. Like you suspend something in midair, you're holding it in midair. We're going to suspend our disbelief. The disbelief is like, oh, that's not true. That doesn't happen. So if we just hold that disbelief and set it aside, then we can just watch the movie and we can pretend that witches do exist for a little while. We can suspend that disbelief, put the disbelief aside. Same thing like with superhero movies. We know that there is no such thing as, Spider-Man and all the other characters in the Marvel Universe. We know that doesn't exist. And if we sat there and tried to watch a Marvel superhero movie, and be logical and sit there and say, well, this movie's stupid because we know there's no such thing as Spider-Man, well, then we're not going to enjoy it. But we take that disbelief, knowing that there is no Spider-Man, and set him aside, and then we can just watch it without all that judgment. And that's what suspension of disbelief is. So in a play, we are asking the audience to just pretend with us, imagine with us. We know that on our stage, we're not actually, maybe our scene takes place on a battlefield. We know that we're not actually killing each other on stage, but yet the way we're acting it out and the way we're using technical special effects or whatever, that we're just asking the audience to play along with us, okay? And to suspend that disbelief, knowing that kid on stage didn't really die. He's acting. But if they can logically not think about that and just enjoy the imagination that's happening on stage, then they can enjoy it better. So as far as this assignment goes, how do these elements help the audience suspend their disbelief? How does music in the set create an illusion that helps the audience imagine the story so that they can enjoy it more? So anyway, that is the suspension of disbelief.